Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And yes, they are right. This guitar is amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we start, I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by anyone. All of what I'm going to talk about is my own opinion. Okay, so today I'll be talking about this amazing guitar. This is the Yamaha Revstar standard. This is the P90's configuration. I bought this guitar around 1 year ago, so that honeymoon phase is already gone. So all the opinions I have are my own and based on some experience. So we'll start off by just talking in general about the guitar. I'm not gonna really go read the whole specs, all the specifications and details. For those interested, in the description box, you can check that out. So the reason why I got this guitar is because I wanted a guitar with P90s that sound good, has the right price. For this video, I'm actually not using any effects. I'm just using the guitar right into the Bassman. I think P90s and Bassman is such a good combo. For more details about the signal chain, you can see it in the description below. So basically this guitar has 5 positions. There's the bridge position. I'll skip the 4th position and go into the middle position, which is both of these pickups in parallel. The last position is for the neck pickup. Now the 2nd and the 4th position have a unique voicing. In the 4th position here, you are activating the bridge position or the bridge pickup, but you are also activating the neck, but the neck is out of phase with the bridge. So what that ends up giving you, which I'll demo, is kind of like out of phase sound. It's a very interesting sound because it's not identical to the one you get from a Stratocaster. You get something a little bit more unique in this guitar. And the 2nd position here is the same thing but the opposite. You're basically using the neck position, blending the bridge, but the bridge is out of phase with the neck. We can try to explain it technically as much as possible, but the most important thing is to hear it. Last but not least, you can have the tone knob pulled. What that does is I think it shifts the entire EQ into a lower, mid-rangey kind of thing. So first of all, let's just try the bridge position. We'll go into the middle position now. I love the middle position in most of the guitars I have. I'm a middle position kind of guy. Let's stay in the 4th position for a while so you can see how it actually sounds. And I'll try to describe it because I believe that the sound in the room and the feel of the guitarist are very important to give you the full picture. Just listening from your headset is fine, but you know, you're missing out part of the information that I think is very critical. It sounds a little bit more bright, and I think that's because of the out of phase thing that's happening. If I try to play more rhythmic stuff, well, it has that kind of out of phase sound, as I said, and it sounds absolutely incredible. But the thing I want to say, and this is just almost a year of having this guitar and playing these positions, I play them regularly. The first thing I notice is that they shift the sound in a way but you don't lose anything. So many times when you use an out of phase position or tone, it tends to lose lots of that mid-range or low end. In this guitar, for example, I think it works really well and it is very usable. Now, to me, it kind of sounds, and I know this is not 100%, but it kind of sounds like I'm playing a hollow or semi-hollow body guitar, because I'm still getting that resonance, but at the same time, I'm getting something that's more clean, more stratty, but at the same time, I'm still getting that low end definition. And of course, the same goes for the second position, which is focused on the neck, as I explained. So we can check it out now. I'll put it on the second position. Now let me try in the second position. I will compare the fourth and the second so you can get an idea on how they sound like. Now the fourth. So one thing I've noticed is that in the fourth position, which is focused more on the bridge, I'm getting more brightness, as I mentioned, and that out of phase kind of feel. And then the second position for the neck, it kind of has that more compressed tone. Second position again, focus on how it's compressed. Now, the one thing I want to mention, and this is very important, I don't think the second and the fourth position are opposites. You might get the impression that they are, but they're not. I feel like they're just two very unique voicings that are more than just usable. I really like them. I hope the video recording does this justice. I mean, I'm going through the Bassman amp, so I hope it works, right? Anyway, neck position. Neck position sounds incredible. So let's now try with the tone knob pulled, and it sounds like this in the neck position. I think it's usable depending on what you're trying to do. To me, it sounds kind of like you're moving from the normal guitar tone into a jazz guitar tone instantly. This might not be your cup of tea. It doesn't hurt that it's there. Don't skip on this guitar. Oh, it has the tone knob and the pull thing and it doesn't sound. You don't have to use it. You can just keep it, or if it really bothers you, just change the pot. But you can just, this is the thing. This is actually a passive effect. There's no batteries, no complex electronics, and it sounds interesting, I mean, to me at least. Now I'll go into the second position, which is that out of phasey kind of thing. With the tone knob pulled, this should be interesting. Unfortunately less usable. It's not horrible. I mean, this is the Bassman amp. I mean, I know this video is about this guitar, but the Bassman, you put anything in front of it and it will sound good. But anyway, let's go into the middle position. It lacks clarity and high end. Other than that, it's good. Maybe in the context of a specific mix. This is a very unorthodox voice that I'm getting from this guitar. And let's take a minute to really appreciate how much you can get from this guitar without touching the amp, without touching the pedals, all of that for like $800 or something. It's really, really good. So tone knob still pulled. I'll go into the fourth position, which I'm kind of excited for because I like the fourth position more than the second. So maybe with the tone knob pulled, I might change my mind. Let's see. I get carried away. You know that by now. I think what's happening is that I was disappointed with how the treble strains and just for single note stuff like this. To my ears, it sounds thin. This is where the out of phase is becoming meh with the tone knob pulled. Now this is kind of weird. It sounds good for riffs and like chords, but not as much for solos, which I guess is okay. I mean, it's there. You can use this combination. Now, the fifth position. Okay, I just noticed. With the tone knob pulled, my favorite position in terms of sound is the first position. My second favorite is the second. Third favorite, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. I don't know what it is. Maybe EQ wise, this pickup sounds the best with the tone pulled out. Maybe. One thing I want to criticize about this guitar is actually the voicings I get from pulling the tone knob. I feel like there is a huge shift in the EQ that is more than what you would expect. And that takes just the entire settings, entire rig, to a whole other place that you might not necessarily like. And this is what I'm noticing with this guitar, unfortunately. So if Yamaha wants to maybe do something about it, I think they should make this shift in EQ less extreme. That's my opinion, at least. Now, there are zero complaints for me on the fourth and the second position. They sound incredible. They actually are very usable. I use them a lot, especially if I'm trying to get a more vintagey tone, because to me, they kind of sound like I'm going into that hollow body territory. It's a different tone, but it's a very good tone. I really think this is a solid purchase. I love this guitar. I'm gonna keep it for a long time probably. So yeah, if you like this video and you wanna see more of this guitar or the amazing Bassman amp that is just absolutely incredible, let me know in the comment section below. And please share, like, subscribe, and share this video on the gear page. Thank you so much.